Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Joffy Noodle Legs here. Just going to be doing a short video today of a slight rehousing of a new arrival. This came from Peter Webster. If you've not checked out Peter Webster's site, I recommend you go over and check him out. It's an awesome channel. Absolutely amazing guy. Absolutely loves his inverts. Absolutely fantastic. Go and check Peter's channel out. Absolutely fantastic. And also this was sent on by Mark the Spider Guy on behalf of Peter, so go and check out Mark the Spider Guy's channel as well. His channel is absolutely awesome too. Anyway, I've got a new arrival today. This is the Brachypelma albiceps, which is the Mexican golden red rump. So looking forward to this one because I don't have any Brachypelma into my collection. This is my first one. I've already done the setup for it. It's going to be going into this Komodo, which is a 30 by 30 by 30. Let's open it up for you so you can have a quick look inside. There we go. So we've got a nice big hide down there. As you can see, it's the substrate on the top is actually quite dry because they come from an area where it does get quite dry, and they do like a bit of a dry environment. But I've actually got a layer of damp substrate underneath it. As you can see, it's got some condensation there because obviously the dampness. That will disappear in time. If you ever get that, don't worry about that. That's not mold. That's just condensation from the heat of the room on top of the sort of damp substrate. But anyway, I hope this is going to be a nice little setup for it. It's got a water bowl in there, a little bit of a fake plant, some fake leaves, just to give it a bit of texture for it to walk upon. It's a simple little basic setup, but to be honest, it's still quite a nice setup, and the actual hide is quite deep. It goes quite a way down, so I'm hoping that the spider's going to like that. Like I said, this is my first Brachypelma species. I've been looking at them for a while, but I've just been really indecisive which ones to go for. There is a couple more I've got my eyes out on, so I will keep my eyes open for one of those as well. Anyway, he or she has not been sexed yet, has arrived this morning. It's a little bit damp inside, and the packaging was a little bit damp. So I think it's just down to the weather because we were suffering a storm at the moment. So fingers crossed, she's made it all right, or he. So what we're gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to try and place the camera so I can give you guys a bit of a view. Please excuse the poor camera work. Again, I'm lacking a cameraman this week, so it's just back to me. Let's have a little look, see if we can get this angle for you a bit better. There we go. So what I'm going to try and do now is unbox it. Now, these are from Mexico. There are loads of different species in the Brachypelma genus. And there are, like I did say, there is some I'm going to be looking at getting in the future. But this is my first one. So just let me get my act together, as they say. Get myself a little paintbrush. These are supposed to be quite a docile species. So fingers crossed, guys, that she's okay. After my last arrival, obviously, if you saw that video, if you haven't, go and check that out. But again, like I said, this is from Peter Webster, who's absolutely awesome. Please go and check his channel out, guys. The guy's an absolutely lovely gentleman, and his best buddy Mark the Spider Guy, also worth checking out if you get the chance to. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I do this all the time. I always place my box in there, and I always place my lid just slightly over there, just in case the spider wants to make a little run for it. Now, I'm not sure what you're going to see, but I'm I'm going to have to lift this out, guys, just for a second while I sort of loosen the lid. It's very wet, damp inside, which is giving it a nice bit of moisture. So I've been told by Mark, the spider guy, that it's of a nice size. So looking at the size of the container, it's looking like it's going to be a really nice size. So just excuse me, guys, while I'm picking this lid off here. Now here we go. Now I'm going to pop it down there for the moment while I just dig out a pair of my tweezers, which I did have earlier because I did a few feeds. Here they are. I don't know what you guys are like, but I'm very disorganised when I'm doing things. I'm always searching for me tweezers or a paintbrush all the time. Anyway, as always, guys, be extremely gentle, because we don't know. Oh, here we go. Here she is, or he. Let me just lift your camera up, guys, and bring you over so you can have a good old look. Look at those beautiful colorations. Absolutely stunning little spider. So let's just give him a little tickle. Come on, little one. Come on, well, big one. She's a nice size. We're going to give it some encouragement. Might be a bit cold, obviously, for the travelling. Here we go. Come on. No, 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 none of that. None of that. You're in the noodle legs house now. We don't do any hair kicking, do we? We don't do any hair kicking. Come on. Come on, my beautiful. There you are. Now, isn't that better? Eh? Isn't that better? Eh? Isn't that better? There we go. Doing a bit of hair kicking there. This is a New World spider with urticating hairs. So please be aware of that. These are type 3 urticating hairs, so they can be irritating if you get them on your skin. Just be careful not to get them in your eyes or in your mouth. But it's absolutely fine. It's making its own little way there. I don't feel the need to give it any more touches. It seems to be making its own little way. Once it's got its leg off, I shall remove the box. Come on, sweetheart, move that little leggy. There we are. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we are. Beautiful little spider there. Hopefully he's going to be comfortable. As you can see, Mark and Peter, if you get to watch this, she's got a lovely little home, and I hope they're going to enjoy it. I'm going to leave her for 24 hours to settle in, and then tomorrow I'll attempt her some food. But at the moment, I'm sorry if I keep saying her. It's just one of those things that you just I don't know if it's a he or a she. But there we are. That's the Brachypelma albiceps, which is your Mexican golden red rump, which is quite similar to the T. vagan, which is the Mexican red rump. Obviously, when the T. vagan had a name change from, because that used to be the Brachypelma vagan, they didn't change the name of this one, which are probably putting down to location. But the way the spider hobby is, it can change at any time. There we are. Let's have a watch here for a little bit, having a little walk around. Or he. Just make sure he doesn't try to clamber out. So I've got my lid ready. See, there we are. Always have your lid ready. They are quite a slow moving species. So she does seem to be wanting to come up the glass. So I'm going to pop the lid on before tries to make it out. Tries to make a run for it. There we go. So sorry about that, looking through the lid. I do like these enclosures. A lot of people are always in two minds about meshed lids, but I've had no issues with them, and until I do get any issues with them, I'm going to remain using them because they are fantastic for airflow, especially on the Exoterras. On the Exoterras, you've got the joint airflow, or the Reptazoo. Like I've got a Reptazoo one here, and it's got like the air vents there, and it's got the cross ventilation at the top. And she's over there. And that's my other new baby. If you remember from the video, you want to check that out if you get a chance. That was quite an eventful unboxing. Right, this is our new beauty here. See if we can have a little look at her through the glass. Probably get the reflection. Anyway guys, this is a short video. As I did say, it won't be a very long one today. It was just going to be a short unboxing of this new spider. Before we go, just like to give a shout out to a few people. Obviously I want to thank Mark the Spider Guy and Peter Webster for this amazing spider. Really glad to have a Brachypelma into my collection. And I'd like to give a shout out to my usual sort of suspects, if you like, the channels I love to watch, and because their channel's definitely worth checking out, guys, please. And that's Spider Mum 1978, Rob Talking Teas, Annie Arachnids, Tarantula-tastic Enclosures, Dave Little Beasties, Incredible Inverts and Other Animals, Victoria's Tea in the Deep Blue Sea, Usual Pets. All fantastic channels. You must check them all out, guys, if you get a chance. Just because they're all fantastic, and they're fantastic people. And don't forget to check out Derek's Reptile Innovations. He's new to the hobby, just starting to get spiders, so check his channel out. Absolutely fantastic. You got Scott Inverts that does lots of different inverts, like Phil from Incredible Animals. I mean Inverts and Other Animals. It does different species of inverts, from isopods to scorpions, centipedes. They have a wide range of animals worth checking out. So please check all these channels out, and check out Moon Over Miami as well. Check his channel out. He has some really interesting little shorts he puts up of like some spiders in the wild and things. So definitely check his channel out. That's Moon Over Miami. So check his channel out as well. So from there, I'm going to leave this video here, guys. Going to let this baby settle in. See if we can have a little. There we are. Look at that. See if we can settle the camera down there for a minute. Doing its normal. When they close their legs up, guys, over their body, that's called a distress pose. Obviously it's in a new environment, and so they're going to automatically go into some sort of form of stress because it's been a stressful journey. But here now, safe, forever home, be it male, be it female. You have a beautiful life, plenty of food, plenty of warmth and plenty of water. Spider doesn't really require much else, just somewhere to go and hide. So until I see you next time, please look after one another and be careful out there, guys. See you all soon.